But I have run into an issue of I've got a little bit of a parasitic draw. As you can see, I got 215 milliamps being pulled off of it. Now here's the thing. I've done my draw test and I have pulled every fuse out of the fuse box. Nothing dropped. I mean, some of it dropped a few milliamps here and there because there is draw on it. The stereo is hooked up directly to the battery. So I disconnected that. That dropped about 20 milliamps. So I don't know what is left and why this is not where that draw is coming from if I've pulled every fuse and it didn't drop the milliamps. So I've got that, and then I've got one other problem is the lock is no longer locking, so I've got to take a look at that. But we're trying to figure this out first. So I'm still trying to figure out this draw. So this is the wire that if I touch it, starts drawing 213 milliamps. Also, I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it, but when I touch it, you can hear a relay click. So I'm not sure if that is supposed to be happening or what's going on. So, because if I touch the other two wires one at a time, there's like 22 milliamps. See now, you can hear that one drawing it too. That's interesting. So two of them are drawing. And it's both of them I can hear the let's see. If I put all three together, I don't know if I'm going to be able to here. Let's see. But with all three together, it still only draws 230. So that is really weird. So two of them, yeah, that is so weird, isn't it? Well, I don't get that. So I don't know, something might be crossed somewhere because I can hear that clicking. So wonder if I might have some wires touching in behind that fuse box somewhere that's causing that. We'll have to take a look, I guess. All right, so there's our draw, and we have found out what the culprit is. So that clicking noise is the alarm box. So if I take this out, see if I can get it out with one hand here. All right, you can see 213. If I take this out, drops down to 24 milliamps. So the problem is this box is drawing it. You can hear it. You can hear it in there. It's clicking. So, okay. So still working on this parasitic draw. Was watching videos and everything. And this is part of the alarm system. So if you have the alarm done, you raise the hood. If I push this down, it drops, what, 30, 40 milliamps, something like that. So there's still something going to that. Yeah, I don't know. So I find that interesting. You would think that that would shut off that power draw. Because I would assume the clicking that I hear on the alarm module is the click to turn the alarm on, because as soon as I hit the power and this hood is open, but that would mean my alarm is active, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be on, but maybe it is because of what I did with the wires in there. So maybe I'll take those off and see if that's the case. So maybe I'll fool around with that too and see what happens. But yep, isn't that odd? So it does it a little bit, but not much. So trying to track down this milliamp draw, I'm sure you don't remember, but this key, I think I had a bad switch and it was messing up the alarm. So I basically disconnected the switch and connected the wires directly to everything in here. I took this off, disconnected the wires to see if that milliamp would drop at all, and nothing changed. So that has nothing to do with the draw and the reason that it's turning on. So that was not the cause. All right, so we're working on getting this lock fixed. So we got the door card off. We got the lock out. We just got to pop it off of the handle part in there. So we'll work on that, and then we'll have that off, and we'll replace the piece. All right, so this is the part that broke. And actually, I had originally thought that the ball had broken off, but actually this had snapped in the middle. So that goes in between here, and then in this little slot, this little part right here, the little part right there goes in this slot. So when you lock it and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and try to put this back on. All right, so we've got the lock back in, and we're gonna go ahead and test it, but I wanted to show you, this is the piece that broke. So I thought the little knob had broken off, but it wasn't. The actual piece itself, you can see how corroded it is. So, and I also noticed I'm going to have to order the part for the handle that when you push the handle in and pushes down, I'm going to need to order a new one of those for the driver's side. I noticed a crack in that, so that's probably getting ready to go here pretty soon. So I'll have to order one of those. But let's go ahead and see if we can work this. The door opens. Let's see if we can lock it. It now locks. So the lock is fixed.